Welcome back to Indie Neurotherapy. In this video, we're going to be practicing some sitting balance at the edge of the bed. I've got my friend here, David, who's going to help show us and be our demonstration on how to sit with assistance from a caregiver or a friend so he can get back to sitting independently. When you're doing sitting balance, just do as many as you have time for or the person you're working with has energy for. As far as how long to sit for, same thing. Just go sit as long as they can tolerate. Once they start getting a little tired or slouched or having trouble controlling their sitting balance, then you can lay them back down. First thing you want to do is make sure the bed is locked so it doesn't move while you're sitting up. And then you can remove all the pillows. And we're also going to lay the bed flat. Legs and head. And then the bed rail. So once the bed's in position, have the person you're working with try their best to get to the edge of the bed as much as they can. So David, why don't you go ahead and hook your leg, hook your affected leg. Yep. See if you can't bring that off the bed. Not today? Okay, I'll help you today. So we'll bring the legs up off the bed. We'll get the feet, the ankles off the bed. He's gonna roll, grab my hand. We're gonna roll onto our side. He's gonna push himself up. Yep, get yourself something to hold on to. Yeah. And if the person you're working with is having a hard time balancing, always have one hand on them. And then once they're up, we want to rearrange the hips. And ideally, get his feet on the floor. But David's got air mattress, so he's up higher. So you can see his hips are a lot higher than his knees, which just makes it harder to sit and balance on the edge of the bed, and then just makes him a higher fall risk to slide off the bed. So gotta be very careful sitting up on these kinds of surfaces. So remember, find a spot that's not moving and get your balance here. The first thing we're gonna do is just try to have him get his equilibrium so I can take my hand off. Use that core. Good. Look up.
Fix his hand.
We'll move the hand out a little bit.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Okay. Good. Use that core, pull yourself back. Pull yourself back. If you have a wheelchair handy, you can also put a wheelchair on their strong side, lock the brakes, and they can grab a hold of that wheelchair handle. Or if they have a bed rail that's a little bit taller than David's, you can also use that for support. But we're kind of limited with what we can use. So David tends to try to grab the end of the bed there for support. Good. There we go. So just have him sit as long as he can. Once he kind of maintains his balance, we can start doing a few other, more challenging exercises once he's sitting. Do you feel like you could do a little bit of circles today? So we could try to have him go forward, then to the left, to back, to the right. Really small circles, trying to maintain control. Just trying to guide him a little bit here. Good. Forward, left, back. Good. Forward, left, back. Again, just do what they can do. Good. Use that core. Want to lay down?
Yeah.
Okay. Once we lay down, always bring this hand inside so we don't damage the arm. I'm just going to scoop his legs, keep your back straight, lift them up. So once they've had a minute to rest, we can go ahead and go round 2. All right, you need help with the legs again? Okay, we'll get the legs and feet off the bed. I'm gonna grab his strong arm, we're gonna roll onto his affected side, push up. Reposition the hips, the feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And then get this hand positioned. Good. So if you can get that head up. Just try to get that balance.
Yeah.
Use that core.
Yeah. Pull that left foot forward a little bit.
With the left foot forward.
A little bit. Okay.
No better?
That's good.
Good. Use that core. Hold yourself up. There we go. So we're gonna go pushing through this affected arm here, working on core and strength in that right arm, excuse me. Good, and push, down and push. So his elbow's getting down to the bed. I'm securing the hand and the shoulder and just assisting a little bit. Good. Now just sit here, get your balance. Do you need to lay down?
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay. You can tuck that core in. Pull your chest forward a little bit. There we go. Good.
Now,
Okay. So if you feel like the person you're working with is ever sliding off the bed, what you want to do is just step in front of their knees, block their knees with your knees, kind of pull them in towards you, and then you're just going to do the same thing you did to get back. Grab their legs, roll them in back. So we're going to do our last one here, and we're going to try to do some kicks while we're sitting up. So let's start with the legs. Legs off first, feet and ankles. Take the strong arm, roll onto her side, push up. Yep. Okay. So get your balance first. Yep. This arm position a little better here. So see if you can't do some kicks with that leg. See if it'll let you. I think we got a little bit too far to the edge here. So I'm gonna hold his leg here, but if you can get them so they got their foot off the bed, you can do this too. So see if you can't do some kicks with that right leg. Good. See if that right leg will go for you too. You can kick with the right leg. The other leg. There you go. Good. Yep. Good. And kick. Very good. Kick. Good. Kick. And kick. Good. Couple more. So that's good. So that's a way you can work on quad strengthening as well, sitting balance at the same time. So how you doing? You to lay down?
Yeah.
Okay. We're lay down. We're pull this arm in.
Yeah.
Grab the legs. Lift with your butt. Ready to push yourself back up? Just go ahead and raise those legs. You can bend the legs, hold the ankles, and push. Good. And push. And one more. Okay. If this video was helpful, then be sure to hit subscribe for more stroke recovery tips and guided exercises. And let me know down in the comments what your biggest challenge is with your stroke. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.